Fire up some of the streams here and walk people through. Probably getting in the habit of doing this more and more. Used to do this all the time. We just got busy. We fire up the Facebook group. So, man, we've been kind of quiet. We've been super busy. A lot of shops are busy right now. Some are starting to slow down. Kind of walk people through some of the new things that are coming. Some stuff I can't say everything at this stage, but I'm going to go give little hints and teases. So a lot of sites, we've put up a bunch in the past few weeks, especially. But I'll just always repeat this, and I'm sure people are really tired of me saying it, but I will always say it is that like your best social media content, the things that work for you on the very, very best of your Facebook, your Instagram, your TikTok, if stuff is really doing well there, you should always come back to your site and put it on your site. So if you have something that's going semi-viral, you've got some videos that are doing really well, come back, put it on the site. So big shout out to Greg and his son, a new site that he just got, total refresh top to bottom. This thing looks fantastic. But I'm really telling people, and we had a couple customers the other day, and like one guy was like, I love it. The site's amazing. It's beautiful. But custom photos and photography and great, good looking stuff that makes it on your site, it converts almost twice the amount of traffic. So that means if you had 100 visitors and 3 turned into forms, if you really think about the type of photos and the videos you're putting on the site and using your best, I'm telling you, you'll probably get more closer to 5, 6, or 7 per 100 people. We know that data is true. We've seen this across the board. So big shout out to like Greg, who gave us some new content, new photos, new videos. If you're ever unsure of what to do, the easiest way I always tell people is go to your Instagram and go to your Facebook. And I think even in these tools on the phone, you can now adjust this based on popularity. But that's what I would use when I'm looking at the site. Sites that convert better, get you more leads gets you more revenue. Just kind of think photos and videos are the big piece. So congratulations to Greg and his son. They've been a longtime partner. Such a good looking site. Not that the old site was terrible by any stretch, but man, this thing just looks so much better. Another update, if you haven't missed it, if you are a Steck partner, Steck is having a lot of updates to their current pages as well as new pages coming on board. So if you are a Steck dealer, the paint protection film page has changed dramatically, really pushing into like Dino Shield, Dino Matte, Dynamite, and then kind of really showcasing all different types of colors, and so that people can see all different types of fashion films and pieces like that. So if you are a Steck dealer and you have DR as a website, please make sure you add this to your site. Part of this is that you have to be on their Steck dealer map, just as a something that you have to be aware of, but let these pages sell with you and show your greater breadth of services like WPF, fashion film, paint protection film. It's one of the fastest growing segments of our industry. And this is, thank you to the Steck team for letting us build on this page. So this was an update page that just released out. So I'm just showcasing exactly what good level quality kind of pages can look like. So a lot of guys are coming back to us and asking about tailored pages. So a tailored page, just so you know, is like, if you want a page just for Corvette buyers, it can really speak to really that you are the Corvette specialist or the Tesla specialist or the Lamborghini specialist. Just like we're the specialist in PPF, tint, and ceramic of sites, we know it converts. If I had to go learn this all over again for HVAC, I don't think I would. So a tailored page is something that you might want to consider if you have a growing foundation of like customers. I would tell you really, if you're putting a Corvette page or a paint protection film page or anything like that, if it's like a Tesla or a Porsche page, you really should lean on those good photos and videos. A perfect example, if you ever want to look at one as well, Belk Detailing, which he's up almost 100% in his lead volume compared to his old site. But I want to show you a perfect example is like, having a page just for Corvettes, and he's got videos, all this. So the difference is here is that this is a page that you can request using your hours of Corvette detail. This is just like a gallery that doesn't cost anything but your hours. So super easy. This is more of a tailored page meant to rank. It goes through keyword gap analysis. It goes through our SEO team, the writing team, and then you get 2 rounds of design. Versus this one is like more of like a gallery. And I would tell you could do either or. It doesn't matter. If you want to rank, I would probably tell you, even though it's a very niche piece, these go in with more time. We dedicate portions time to QA. So that's one thing to kind of consider. So that's from the shopdetails.com if you want to look at his site, or Belk Detailing, Belk Mobile Detailing as well. They're great partners. This site just launched as well. So we have some new features and pieces coming out to the sites as well. There's a few things I'm going to be able to tease slightly on this, and there's some stuff I'm not going to be able to tease, which hurts me. I always love showing the newest things, and I'm not allowed to show everything off the bat. But once again, I'm going to preach even just simple videos. This is something that could be done with a phone and just slow moving back and forth and just editing 7 clips together. I mean, how much more dynamic of a page that is. We've got some new features kind of coming up. They're really enticed to kind of get consumers to make an appointment and understand what is coming out. This is from Eurotech. And a lot of guys ask us if we work on other shops, other sites, like, could we do like roofing or plumbing or anything of that nature? We primarily stick in automotive. So we've done like 12 volt, like radio, alarms, jammers, stereo, but we do once in a while, and we've done probably about 20 or 30 of them, is like performance shop sites as well, or truck accessory sites. Man, Eurotech just did such a great job with their media. They really gave us so many options and stuff like that. So it really let the design team fly. But yeah, if you are installing kind of aftermarket pieces like exhaust, performance parts, exterior parts, we can absolutely help on that side. I get that question quite a bit. Vinyl wrap, all that stuff we normally do too. So, just as a reminder too, is like, if you're ever unsure of what manufacturers currently have pages with us that you can add to your site, the easiest way to do it is go to detailersroadmap.com, click at the bottom, and that is the current list. I'll kind of move this up the thing so you can kind of see it. My thing might be blocking it, but at the very, very bottom of the site, it says brands we work with. I know it might be tough to see on camera, but we literally kind of do a lot of these pages that kind of are intended to help you guys sell. So like Lumar, Stack, G-Technic. I've got a few other brands coming down the pipe. Some of them are some really big announcements that we've been asked about for years and years. But those are new pages coming out. And then I'm just going to repeat it again. And why I've pulled some of these new launches out is like, some of these new launches that we've done, these guys really listened to getting a photographer in and really shooting their website and shooting pictures of them installing tint, them putting coatings on. This one's 719 Auto Customs, but just like, man, what a dynamic looking website. Like, just really speaks to the level of the shop, the level of the installer, the quality, all that stuff. Last but not least, I've gotten tons and tons and tons of feedback this week, and I really appreciate it, is a lot of people had mentioned the video that we had done. Thank you. If you don't know what video I'm talking about, if you go to Detailers Roadmap on YouTube, there is a video under the live. And some people get lost there. But the live is how to hire your very first salesperson, your first $1 million shop closer. So we did this with Chris at Exquisite. And in here, I give you literally the playbook. I give you the Indeed article. I literally give you what red flags, green flags you want to listen to, the post purchase. A lot of people came back and said this, like they're in this process. I mean, we had 5 guys literally yesterday reach out and say, thank you so much. And I even give you like even a basic CRM. All that comes into a document. So where that video is on our YouTube channel. You can also get there by going to RPM system. And right at the bottom is a link that says $1 million sales closer, a little light blog article. And then in here, it will give you the playbook with the video of how to post the job, what you need to say, the interview guide, the commission structure, the 30-day roadmap, the CRM of responsibility, the scripts. It's quite a bit. So that's kind of the last MO. So yeah, just want to say, like, as summer's coming around the pipe, you're going to start seeing some yo-yoing effect. This is how we always see it every year. Shops get super busy March, April, June, and then they start to see yo-yo effects. Yo-yo typically happens around 4th of July. Yo-yo is like business goes fast, business goes slow, business goes fast, business goes slow. Some people will have banger Septembers and have the worst July known to man. It's just, and it will, every shop is different. So you can tell me this doesn't affect me, that's fine. But it does affect about 60, 70% of the shops as they see yo-yos. So what I always tell people is, like, if you are starting to go through yo-yo effects, if you are starting to see downturn in traffic, your very first appropriation you should be looking at is not to follow downtrend and discount, but you should really start looking at and investigating, should I start hiding pricing, right? If you are starting to experience a slow turn in your traffic, you can't, one, traffic is different than site. I always want to make this kind of a clear, concise thing. So like, if you're starting to see traffic not convert all of a sudden, getting a yo-yo, I would say start with turning the first button, which is very easy, hide pricing on your site. If you hide pricing, you're going to invoke more leads. You show pricing, you're going to pre-qualify. It's okay to flip back and forth. I just tell people do it in a 30-day window. So if you have 30 days of turning pricing on, let it sit, see how you convert. If you then want to try it without pricing, try it for 30 days off, and that will kind of give you a good understanding of that nature of your close rate. If you're good on the phone, always hide pricing. If you are the worst person on the world in the phone, you're going to have to show pricing for sure. But that's it. Hope everybody is enjoying their summer. Obviously, 4th of July is around the corner, so look forward to seeing people. A lot of people are also starting to reach out again about like RPM and stuff like that. So we are going to start our announcements. Our first 40 are in, and RPM has got some banger of news that I'm really excited to bring. There's been a few of us starting to reach out for people who we think are perfect fits for RPM. But we have now all the client history and customer track record of it. So you might start seeing some announcements regarding RPM, as well as new features coming to the sites over the course of